Buddy, it's me. I'm back. I'm still alive. I'm not dead. Wish I was. Another day, another video. And today I'm just gonna make a siege guide. So yeah, don't expect me to do a pirate siege guide because pirate siege is it's just a whole big mess that should not exist. Like seriously, AQ3d, what were you thinking about creating pirate siege? Like Jesus Christ, that is so messed up. Previous stages were perfect. Now we have to do 480 turn and just made it worse. And yeah. Today I'm gonna talk about defending the barricade siege. It's easy, everything's easy, simple to understand, and yet lots of people that I see doing siege have absolutely no idea how to do it. Like, Jesus Christ, what the hell are you even doing? Now, the simple thing is bring a party, because sieges have become less popular throughout the days. And yeah, especially on working hours, because on working hours, you're not going to see any people doing siege. So your chances of getting a full party by just entering the siege is slim to none. So just to hop onto your friends, hop onto any Discord server and ask for help. I'm kind of surprised it's not popular. I mean, you can get so many fucking potions very easily. And yet, people still don't want to choose it. I don't know why, but yes. So I would be farming potions non-stop if there will be enough people to even do siege. So, yeah. But anyway, let's stop rambling and let's just get on to the guide. Now, the first rule in siege, don't be afraid to spend defender medals. Like seriously, don't be afraid to spend. I know you might be close to getting a rank up to like rank 30 or something, but come on. It's, like seriously, it's not even that expensive. And you can regain your defender medals very easily as well. I mean, like seriously, you can regain them very easily. Especially if you protect all the barricades, you can get 250 siege medals. And if you convert all the elite siege medals, which you can get 16 in total if you do everything correctly, that's about 1K.6 defender medals in your bank, just ready to be used. So don't be afraid to spend defender medals. I mean, the most thing you want to do is just buy barricades, and the other one's higher classes to help. Of course, I don't know how to use the higher classes, but I know they're not gonna. But I know they're not gonna be cheap as well. But then again, you can really regain all your defender medals very, very easily, like no sweat. So yeah, that's the first rule. Don't be afraid to spend some defender medals. You can regain them very easily. So just use them. Now the second rule is how to use your defender medals wisely. And if you're a guardian, how to use your guardian tokens wisely. I mean, sure, you can just regain your guardian tokens very easily because I think it doesn't cost anything. Anything to just get one guardian defender medal. But even so, I'm not a guardian, so I don't know. So yeah. Now, the thing you want to prioritize your defender medals is just the first rule: buy barricades. Just buy a lot of them. Now, most likely we'll hear lots of people saying like, "Well, I need barricades. Aren't there like 5 at the end?" Well, yeah, but if you read the objective, it has to defend those barricades. So yeah, and there are a lot of enemies as well. So, and they can die very easily as well. So, you will need to buy some defense. To be honest, one barricade costs 20 defender medals. Very easily to get and everything. You just need to wait like 10 to 15 seconds and you're off your way. Completed the wave. Quickly goes to Siege Crafter and craft some barricades. Now, the one thing that I'm mostly going to hear from the comment section if I ever get popular is that, oh, just let the Guardians build the barricades because we can have access to the greater ones. Well, that is true, yes, but even so, I barely see any Guardians doing siege. Unless you know a friend that is Guardian and wants to do siege with you, the question is he online? Or if she is online. Because I doubt she or he will be online. And especially working hours and like that, where people need to work and everything like that. Meaning, seeing a guardian, or at least two, yeah, don't count your luck. Look, I mean, sure, the upgrade barricades are way more worth it than just standard barricades, but even so, they still do the job finely and well. Of course, they might die faster, but even then, barricades are only meant to protect the other important barricades. So, yeah. Another thing is to never, under no circumstances, buy any catapults, any cannons, any cannonballs, or especially never buy or use flame walls. Now, the cannonballs and cannons, sure, they may be useful in some scenarios, but they're not always useful. Sure, you can use them as like some sort of makeshift weaker barricades to draw an enemy aggro, but even so, it's not very worth it. Especially you need ammunition, which are cannonballs, which are even more expensive. Because like a cannonball costs like 35, and a standard cannonball like costs like, I don't remember, but it's also more than a barricade. So, and especially the cannonballs, like it's not a good payoff, and the damage kind of sucks. Well, I think it sucks because I never use them because they're useless. But yeah. And the flame wall, well, it's garbage. Like seriously, it's garbage. Like why would you even craft one and use one? I know it's like 5 different metals, but I mean, come on. It barely does anything. Oh, let's talk about it can do fucking self-damage to your team. That's right, if a team just passes through the flame wall, guess what? A maxed out level 31 will like instantly get like 600 damage on their HP. Which, that's a lot and very lethal. Meaning, not only are you placing a useless thing that will barely do anything, you're hindering your team. As now, they have to strafe through it instead of just going simply straight through all the barricades and everything to attack their enemies. Now they have to take a godforsaken long amount of time to even get to the enemies. And because of that, the enemies might break in like a couple of barriers, like 4 or 3 of them. So yeah, never buy fucking flame walls. You're just gonna ruin a team and you're gonna ruin the run. So yeah, don't buy them. Like seriously, just don't. It's a waste of time, defender medals, and a waste to your team. Not only that, you'll be the waste of being kicked out. Because you're hindering the fucking team. So yeah, don't freaking do that. Now, let's talk about bosses. Now, bosses. There are 2 bosses in total. One is a big red dude. He's not really much of a threat. Just easily kill him with just basic party members, so that's not really much of a threat. But the second boss, now that's a fucking threat, because there's one special attack that hits every single player. Not only hits every single player, it hits every single barricade. Meaning, because of that, he can literally one-shot most of the barricades that you have. Even then, if he just slaps the barricade 2 times, that barricade's dead. So, draw as much aggro on him as possible. Like seriously, if you don't draw aggro, you're dead. And another thing, you all need to use that special attack 2 to 4 times to just completely annihilate all your 5 barricades, meaning all those 5 treasure chests are gone to dust. Meaning you're not going to get potions, defender medals, nor elites. You're just going to get 1 elite and just like a couple of defender medals. So, yeah. And that brings me to my other rule. Have a good party. At the start, you want to have an AoE party. That's right, AoE parties like Warrior. Like Warrior, Berserker, and other ones as well. Like maybe add in a buffer, like the Moggle, God damn it, I can't see it. The Mogglemancer, for them attacks and some heals and other buffs. Pretty good. Now, at the start, you want full AoE party members and one ranged. The reason why I say one range is there one type of enemy that instead of targeting you, well, if you don't have aggro, as he goes for the barricade like a psychotic suicide bomber, and guess what? You can one-shot, well, sometimes one-shot barricades. And, yeah, you want to kill them as fast as possible. And the reason why I say range is because with melees, you have to get up close and personal. But the bomber keeps on running. So, a ranger it is. You just tap the attack button once or two, depending on your damage. And if you're maxed out or not, you can just 2-tap them and you're dead before they reach their final destination. Of course, in later ways you might need to have 2, but even then, 1 should suffice. Now then, when it comes to the final boss, the blue skeleton, yeah, this is where ditch the AoEs, you don't need them, go for single target high DPS characters, such as Berserker, Pirate, throw in Necromancer if you're really, and if you really want to kill this thing fast, add in a Mogglemancer with the attack buff. Because again, as I said, you need to use just 3 or 4 times of a special attack to destroy every barricade in its vicinity. And let's not forget, you can literally 2-slap 1 barricade and it will be dead. So yeah, you want to kill this guy as fast as possible so that you won't lose any treasure chests. So yeah. And if you did everything correctly, you had a good team and everything, well, congratulations. Not only you get 1 extra Elite Defender medal, but now you have 5 chests to open, which contain each chest contains about 50 Defender medals, 3 Elite Defender medals, and a random coincidence of being an HP potion or a mana potion. And these are not the regular ones, but the fancy ones. And there's 5 of them, meaning you can get lots of potions, which in AQ3d, if you don't have any potions, you're a dead man. So yeah, that's how you do Siege. These are the fundamental rules of how to do Siege well and correctly. Of course, I didn't go too in depth, but that's the most simpler version I can give you. If you want me to do an in-depth version, well, maybe I'll do it some other time. But yeah, don't ask me to do Pirate Siege because holy shit, that's just a big ol' mess. So see you guys later.